here in a while. How you doing? How are you, my subscribers, my beautiful people out there? Have a seat at the gaming round table. Grab you a cold mug of beer if you're able, because the Juice Man is the man telling you the way it is. This is NieR Automata. I want to talk a little bit about this game. First of all, it's made by Platinum Games, one of my favorite game companies. And now a lot of people out there like to say, hey, you know, why is it that they're such a beloved game? Let me turn the audio down in case it's a little louder than it probably needs to be. So let's just fix that, just in case. I know how that can be with the PlayStation and whatnot. So converting all of that, because Platinum has always created incredibly stylish games, except for maybe that Nickelodeon Corey game and the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles game that kind of were like, eh. But you have to remember that even though Platinum Games made that, there was actually only a very small group of people doing that. Hey Pamela, how you doing? And NieR Automata is a sequel to NieR. NieR came out, many years ago on the Xbox 360 and I believe PS2 PS3. And NieR was one of those games that I had purchased on a whim, knew nothing about the game, and instantly fell in love with its world and its makeup and everything that you have to do with it. This game is pretty much every game there is. I mean, in many ways. There are shoot 'em up moments like a bullet hell style, like a Gradius type games and those type of games. There's also a twin stick shooter style, which is very similar to the game Ask the Breed, which is also a shoot 'em up. You also have action RPG elements, a crafting system. Combat is very similar to Bayonetta with its extreme action, things that you can do in the game, and it's very, very similar to that game. There's the open world exploration. There is so many genres blended into this game, even these shooting elements that I can activate, and it's done like really well. It's really unusual to see a game company to put out a game that is absolutely like every aspect of that game works. That's pretty impressive, and they did such a good job. The music, the soundtrack of this game is beautiful, one of the best, and it's a very important game that a lot of people probably won't play or pick up. And I think a lot of that has to do with the fact that it's people might think this is just some kind of goofy JRPG anime thing, when it's not. It's really about humankind, and robots were sent by these aliens to destroy Earth. Some of the robots are really not bad. It deals with humans and androids and robots, and androids are sort of the in-between. They look human, but they're not human. And it tells this really great tale and emotional weight that goes into playing that. How, you'd have to see it and not to spoil anything, to be honest with you. It's just so well done. It's just really amazing and totally worth. I mean, I paid, I got it digitally for $60, and it really is one of the best games I have played thus far. It is just this brilliant game, and with the best soundtrack. Look up the soundtrack on YouTube. It's just amazing. It's kind of funny. I'll continue to speed up and go faster and faster because, you are an android. I mean, look at this. This is just gorgeous. And everything kind of looks like washed out, but the greenery really transcends that scenery. I absolutely have fallen in love with this game for the short amount of time that I've been playing it. It's just this great action RPG, weapons, crafting, side quests, open world. It's just you should listen to the soundtrack. It's crazy amazing. It's just beautifully done and realized. They did a great job. You can talk to different people. There's a shop here. This is what's cool about it. There are areas that seamlessly transcend from that building and greenery, and again, right into this wasteland, rock-like, canyon-like desert. It's just really cool. It's seamless. You might not be able to hear it, but the music actually changes. It's a real subtle change. And that's what makes it really cool. I haven't really explored this area much yet because I feel like it's one of those things where it's probably an area I shouldn't be in, given that I am a little bit lower on the level. It had such an epic beginning, and it's just one of the, you just have to, if you're a gamer out there, this is a gamer's game. It really is. You like action, extreme action games? Yep, this has it. You like crafting? Yep, this has it. You like RPG elements with side quests? It has it. Open world exploration? It also has it. Shoot 'em up bullet hells type game? Has it. Twin stick shooting elements? Has it. 2D platforming and action adventuring? That's very similar to like any of those 2D style 2.5D venture action games that's come out. Yep, has those too. It literally has like 15 different genres blended together and done really well. Platinum really just knocked it out of the park. They're one of my favorite developers. They're just absolutely, positively like amazing in every single way, shape, or form. They just really have gone beyond what I thought that a studio that they have done. Usually, I've played through Bayonetta, I've played through Anarchy Reigns, Mad World, Vanquish. Anytime Platinum Games puts something out, I've always said they have never made a bad game outside of those two arcade titles. But I also looked into that, by the way. The Ninja Turtles game and the Korra game were developed by Platinum, but not by the main core team that develops their games. This was something different. This was a smaller group within the company that was tasked to do it. Not a whole lot of money was given to them, and very little time was given to them. But go play Transformers Devastation. Transformers Devastation is amazing. Is they made by Platinum? They totally nailed the look and feel of Transformers Gen 1, and the combat is just as awesome with loot systems and all that. That's another little thing. The subtleness of this game. Look, I was running through a bush. Most games, when you run through a bush, you'll just run through it. She actually stumbles and moves her hands to get the bush out of the way. I've never seen that ever in a game where, like, most of the time you just clip through them. This game doesn't make you clip through them. It actually slows you down. That's a nice attention to detail. I've never seen that. Most of the time you just clip through it. It's pretty amazing. Let me save it real quick because there is no autosave. The game goes out of its way to let you know there's no autosave. So definitely save frequently. It's just going to be a quick video today because I just wanted to kind of sing this game's praise and just talk about how amazing the game is. It's just a blast to play from an action standpoint. I love the world itself. 9S is your companion. He's a support character. Those are beasts. You actually can kind of tame and ride them, so that's kind of crazy that you can do that. I'm not sure how to do it, but I've seen videos on it. It's just amazing. You're this combat drone that's got sent on a recon mission, which is unusual. 9S claims like that's weird that they would do that. The level of detail in this game is just really awesome. It's so subtle and just beautifully realized of a game, and I absolutely love it. The animation is just superb. Definitely, if you are a gamer, and I know it's not cheap right now, it's the full price $60 title. It is worth every penny that you spend in this game. This is just an amazing game all the way around. NieR Automata, I love it. I'm so happy that I purchased it. I love the first NieR was so good, and this just kind of tops it and blows it out of the water, which is hard to believe because NieR was just amazing. Anyway, thank you for joining me today on the Gaming Roundtable episode 36. And remember, I am the Juice Man. I am the gamer telling you the way it is. And as always, gamers, you know it. Good gaming.